Now, I really hate seeing comments like this from Jacob. Alex, I need your help. I keep chunking my iron shots and I don't know why. My weight shifts left, I follow through on my shots, but every one is a chunk. Now, I'm going to say this conservatively today. I reckon in less than 50 golf balls, I actually reckon you'll do it in like 15, 20, you can go from chunking to pure strikes, and I even mean this out on the golf course. Look where I finished. As long as you follow this method. Now, this is a method that I've employed for years anytime I'm inside 150 yards. And look, I trust it that much, we're gonna play these shots and I'll show you where they finish. And I'm also talking about doing this with sort of these clubs, but you can use it for the longer irons too. But I'll be honest with you, I want you to start performing really well with these. We'll go with 7-iron, but like I say, if you want to do it with longer irons, you can do it with these too. Okay, I just want you to watch me hit this shot here. Like I say, this is a method that I've employed for years. Just look how I hit this. Look at my ball position. Look at my swing. Look where I finished. And look how that lasered straight towards that flag. Which is exactly what we want, isn't it? Now, there's only a few steps you've got to get right, because simply, if you're hitting the golf ball heavy, your bottom of the arc is happening before the golf ball. And this is a great way of explaining it. So we got this line here, right? Let's just say this is where our golf ball is, right? And our ground is here. If our ground's here, can you see where the bottom of the hoop is catching the ground first? If our bottom of the arc is happening before the golf ball. So we'd catch the ground, probably hit it heavy, best case scenario fat. Now if we move our low point ahead of the golf ball, this yellow line, this orange line here, still being our ball, can you see now how you're going to get the ball then collide into the turf? And all we're doing is changing where that low point is. And that's so vital. And it's a lot easier than you think. And that's why I know you're going to do it in less than 50 golf balls. And like I said, more like 15, 10, 15, 20. Now, you eagle-eyed viewers will notice the first thing that I did is I gripped down. I had sort of, let's say, 3 fingers from my top hand from the top of the golf club. And I do that for good reason. I'm shortening that lever and it's just making it a lot easier to control. If I'm up at the end here and got really maximising the length of that club, so my finger's here, yes, you might have the potential for way more club head speed, but I'll be honest with you, what's the point in club head speed if you can't get the strike? No point at all. We're in the currency of ball speed, and that's our ideas. So the first thing, I want you to grip down by 3 fingers at the top of your golf club. There's literally 2 more stages to this video. The next element I want you to work on is ball position. Now, we have to get this understanding. If I dangle a club from my sternum, and again, if I brought in my circle, and this bit is really, really vital, so do really pay attention to this. It's understanding, again, the influence of your bottom of the arc. It's a bit like a cheat code. If you understand this, you can really implement it quickly. And if I now bring in the hoop, can you see now, if the hoop's in the middle of my stance and my weight is evenly distributed, the bottom of my arc, if my ball's in the middle, is happening right at that point. Now, in the golf swing, we want to turn back, but we want to finish on this side. So hopefully the idea is that our hoop always moves this way, taking our bottom of the arc ahead of the golf ball. Now, I want to do a couple of things at stage number 2, just to really help you preempt that. Number 1 being, let's feel as though we move that golf ball back in the stance. Now again, look at our arc here. Moving the golf ball back in our stance means we're going to access this downwards bit much easier. And that means less fat, less thin, more ball, then divot. Because look, ball too far forward, I'm more likely to hit it on the up. Moving the ball back, I'm more likely to hit it on the down. So if I place my hoop here, again, ball in the middle of my stance, club hanging down from my sternum, moving the ball back in my stance, look how now we're easily accessing that downwards part. Really, really key. So the first thing I'm suggesting at stage number 2 is move the ball back, but also let's combine that. Let's really combine that with feeling as though our weight's on our left hand side. So you're probably wondering right now, what's our exact measurements? Now this is literally the easiest way for me to show you. So this is the middle of my stance. 7-iron would roughly be half a golf ball to a golf ball ahead. So here, I'm moving my 7-iron to the middle of my stance. So I want you to move the ball back roughly around 1 to half a golf ball back of the normal position. Let me repeat that again. I'm moving the golf ball back in my stance, so if 7-iron was there, I'm moving it to here. I'm moving it half a golf ball to a golf ball further back than its normal position. So let's simply say if your pitching wedge in the middle of your stance, we're now looking at it always being on the back side. So always on that right-hand side as you're looking down at your feet for a right-hander, your pitching wedge would definitely be back there, plus your 9-iron and 8-iron would be on the borderline of that too. So you see what I mean? We're moving that ball back, accessing that downwards hit. And then in terms of weight distribution to that left-hand side, I want you to feel like that weight, really, that weight is 60-40. 60-40 to our lead side. So look how now I'm keeping and anchoring that bottom of the arc ahead. Now look where it is in relation to my golf ball, middle of my sternum. Ahead, I'm helping myself. I'm really giving myself the best chance of hitting down. Now there's a final part of this video, which is actually the really key bit. And I want to hit the shot away, then I'll let you know exactly what that was, because I want to show you the control you're going to get from where these finish. Let me hit this onto the green. And I want you to take the confidence into the shot. So essentially, a lot of this is presetted at that address position. And I do it in this order. I grip down, I start in normal ball position, I then move it back, I then get my weight left, and I get that feeling in the swing. I'm going to hit this one away, show you, and let you know the last final little secret. Look at that strike. Coming in, slightly right at the flag, but that is a beautiful hit. That is a proper members bounce. Oh, did you hear the sound? Oh, that felt so good.
And the third and final piece of this video is really simple. We've got to make 3/4 swings, keeping our weight in our left-hand side throughout the shot. So, feel as though you swing back to shoulder height and feel as though your hands never go past shoulder height on the follow-through. This way, it makes that 3/4 feel shot and it really feels like you're hitting down towards the ball.
Vice Golf have 2 bundles available for the months of June and July. They're crackers, by the way. They've got their Essentials bundle, which is 2 dozen golf balls. You get a free white crew cap and neon tees, and actually this bundle has 10% off. They've also got their season stock bundle, which is 5 dozen golf balls, and you get a free crew blue cap. This is really nice, actually. And this is great. If you're a seasoned golfer who always uses Vice, it's great to get on this bundle. And also I think like the Essentials is good if you're sort of on the fence about Vice, don't know whether to try it. You may as well try the golf balls, get a cap and some tees too. To access that for June and July, the link is down below in my description. But I mentioned this, right? I mentioned control. And this is what I mean by control. Look where they finished. One there, and there is our flag. And that's 2 for 2 for me on the green inside 150 yards. That is how you lower your scores. That's how you get that feeling. Please promise me you're going to try it before you get out this weekend. It's Friday. Get out, try it this weekend. I can't wait to hear you have played the best golf this season so far. Thanks for watching and thank you for the support.